Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NIO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Done this analysis several times in the past, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, sure, these levels still pertain. They're just not relevant. And from a presentation viewpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's lines and clutter everywhere. So I'm just going to go ahead and use these lines for some of the nearer term levels. And as far as levels of resistance are concerned, if there is any sort of bounce to the upside, that first key level of resistance to keep an eye on is going to be 465. And that was just because that was an area of support that formed this afternoon. And a very basic rule in charting states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So 465, like I said, because it was the support and because then it, the price ended up breaking down below it, that would be the initial area to keep an eye on going forward. Overall, though, top priority, at least in my opinion right now, is not necessarily breaking levels of resistance. It's all about trying to stabilize because basically the last couple hours of the day were just straight up downwards momentum, and then you factor in the final 30 minutes of the day right there, and you can see the volume surged into actually the biggest it was all day. So big thing right now is where are these levels of support at? And just to offer up a little bit more context here, right now the price is sitting right around a very important level down here at 457-ish. And so far, to give credit where credit's due, it's so good. I mean, it's hanging around here. But like I said, it's still, there is a miniature bounce, but the idea here is that it's sitting at a very critical area. And this is not some sort of great discovery on my part. I assure you, people that understand charts and use charts are watching and wondering the same thing. And I bring that up because when a lot of eyeballs are watching the same thing and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want, it can produce some pretty interesting price dynamics. So a lot of people are without doubt going to be wondering, can the price stay up above this 457 area? If it cannot, then the next key overall area of support to keep an eye on would be down there at $4.50. So 450, that next key overall level in the event this 457 area cannot hold. So we will see what happens with it going forward. But like I said, it's definitely at a very important level on the chart. A lot of people are going to be watching, so we'll see how it all plays out. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.